Hello and welcome to Baking on a Budget. Now this time we have this very easy apple crumble recipe. Traditional apple crumble, a simple and delicious dish. Now I have all of the materials that we're going to need for that over here, and I will go through exactly what we've got and then we'll get to it. For the apple filling, I have got 5 apples at £1.37. These are Braeburn apples. Quite a small apple, that's why there's 5 of them. If you had something larger like a Bramley or something like that, you'd probably get away with less. We also have 1 lemon at 11 pence. Lemons have gone up a little. And we have 35 grams of butter at 35 pence. We have 35 grams of sugar at 5 pence. We have a teaspoon of cinnamon, also at 5 pence. And we have 2 teaspoons of cornflour at 4 pence. Now for the crumble itself, we have 200 grams of plain flour at 10 pence. We have 100 grams of butter at 75 pence. And we have 100 grams of brown sugar at 29 pence. So this whole recipe comes to £3.11. We're going to get easily six very good servings out of that. And that would make each serving 51 pence a piece. Okay, we're going to do the apples first, so let's get on to that. First things first, we need to peel and core the apples. As I say, you can use any apple for this recipe. Just got these Braeburns. I quite like the Braeburns, quite sweet and always good in an apple sort of recipe. This is very similar to the apple pie recipe, which I did a while ago. Only this time we're going to have a crumble on top instead of the crust. And with them all peeled, what we're going to do is just half them. Obviously, if you had an apple corer, this would be very simple. And I have been meaning to get one, but I just haven't got round to it. So I'm just going to core the apples, take all of the pips and core out like that. And then I'm going to slice these this way. Again, slice them any way you fancy. And we'll pop them in the bowl. Okay, and with all the apples chopped, peeled, chopped, cored, etc. Next thing we want to do is take our lemon, and we just want to get the juice from that. And there it is. Now we're going to take the apples and cover them with the juice. We're going to put the sugar in there. Then we will also sprinkle over that 1 teaspoon of this cinnamon. Looking good. Now I want to mix all that up to make sure that everything gets coated with the sugar and the lemon juice. Now we're going to take that and put all of these apples into this sieve over this other container, and I'm going to cover that with some cling film. Then I'm going to set this aside for about half an hour to let all of the juices flow from the apples, which will collect in this container, and we'll make a beautiful syrup out of that. Okay, and while the apples are straining, what I'll do is I'll put this flour into the bowl, and I'll add to that this brown sugar. Now we want to mix the sugar into the flour. Can be a little bit lumpy, this brown sugar, so I just like to do this by hand. And once that's all looking good, we can add the butter and rub the butter into this also. Now obviously this is the crumble mix for the top of this apple crumble. This is very simple, just these 3 basic ingredients, and that's going to make a delicious topping for those apples. There it is, a couple of minutes later. All of the butter is rubbed into that, and that is looking good for our topping. Okay, so the apples have been standing for a while, so we're going to get on with making the syrup at this point. And into this small pan, what I've put is the 35 grams of butter, and first of all I'm just going to melt that down on the hob. Okay, and with the butter melted, I'll just turn the heat down a touch. Next thing is to take our apples once more and just strain all of the juice out of that, and we want to add that to the butter. Looking good. And into that mixture I'm now going to put this corn flour, and this will thicken up into a beautiful syrup which we will coat the apples with. And there we have it, just a couple of minutes on the heat, and that has thickened up into a beautiful syrup. Now back to the apples. I'm going to take these apples and put them into this container, and then take my syrup and pour it over the apples. That smells delicious. Excellent. Now, we just want to mix all that in, make sure these apples are all coated with that beautiful syrup. Oops, one escapes. That is looking good. Now I'm going to make this apple crumble in this dish, this old enamelled dish. And as I say, this is going to be a sizable apple crumble, and we're going to get 6 really generous helpings out of that. So, in go all the apples, looking very good, and we'll get all of that syrup out of there, and we'll just make sure they are flattened down nicely. Very good. And now we will take the crumb mixture and simply put that on top of the apples, and there's quite a bit of that. Let's have a look. That's going to be okay there. That's it there. Right, a little bit more in there, and that should do. That is going to be delicious. Now we can flatten this down, not too much, but just to smooth it out and help it to stick together a little, like so. That will do it. Might just get a little bit more on top of that. Yes, we'll get another spoonful or so on top of that. There it is. Get that right up to the rim of this dish. That will do me fine. Now, this is going to go into an oven at 180 degrees for about 40 to 45 minutes. Again, I'm going to keep an eye on it, and once it's started to brown nicely and crisp on top, it'll be ready to go. Okay, and about 40 minutes later, that was at 180 degrees centigrade, 40 minutes in the oven, and here it is. Now I'm going to let that cool just a little bit, and I'm going to cut into it, and I'm going to have a slice, and I'll tell you exactly how that tastes. Smells delicious, by the way. Okay, and there it is. This looks absolutely delicious, smells beautiful, I've got to say. Now with this I've made a pouring custard, which will be the subject of another video, but it's a homemade custard, homemade apple crumble, and I cannot wait. Those apples are beautiful and tender. The crisp crumble on top is done to a turn. Let's see what that tastes like. That is beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. Now I used the brown sugar with this, and I think this has really added something to the taste of the crumble. If you don't have brown sugar, you could use white. And as I say, we have enough there for 6 generous helpings. I would say this is a generous helping of apple crumble. And there's enough for it for 6 helpings from that recipe. And as I say, that's 51 pence for this dessert, and that is a magnificent dessert. Very simple to make, very old school traditional type of recipe. That is absolutely superb. Now, can I just say, if you've enjoyed the video, do give it a thumbs up, and if you would like to see more recipes like this in the future, very simple, very inexpensive recipes, easy to make and absolutely delicious, do consider subscribing to the channel. In the meantime, I'm going to finish off the rest of this apple crumble, and I thank you very much for watching. Yeah.